So, it is now Sunday morning, the day before Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve Eve.
Christmas Eve Eve. What is it that Monica says? You don't have your presents? I can't remember. She goes on a tirade about them being Christmas Eve Eve and them not having their presents. And
I still need to buy a present.
Chandler's like, I think you need to be claymation talk like that. We're gonna go to Olive Church today, but I couldn't stop coughing this morning, so we skipped the first service so that I could go back to bed. And then I forgot my glasses, so I'm gonna be like this all day.
Is that not how your face normally looks?
No. All I can say is thank God for pre-ordering coffee from Starbucks. Like, they're not my favorite place to get coffee from, but I've definitely found a couple of drinks I like there. And the fact that you can order it on your app and just, like, run in and grab it instead of having to wait, because Sunday mornings are always nuts.
I did that with McDonald's, too.
No, thank you. Yeah, so, after church, we have some more plans, but I will vlog while we're doing that, because I need to get like 10 minutes of footage out of today. Gotta squeeze it out.
Spoiler alert, it's just gonna be 10 minutes of me sleeping, which is gonna be really weird.
So I did get a comment from one of your sisters who watched the Gingerbread House vlog, and they were like, so it's super weird that I'm sitting here thinking, it's weird that John's just like staring at the camera like that. And then he went, is it weird that I'm staring at the camera like this?
You did that intentionally.
Sure. Alright guys, we will see you in a little bit. Hopefully my hair will be dry. I'm dyeing it tonight, for sure.
No, she's not.
Which is why I just put like my leave-in conditioner in it. I don't want to put a bunch of products in it, because I don't want there to be like a coating over my hair, because then that dye is not going to stick very well. So it's kind of just doing its own thing. Blech. Yeah. So, Sunday afternoon, and hey, guess what? Traffic in Seattle is stop and go, because why wouldn't it be on the weekend at noon?
It's daytime.
We are headed out to UW PD to drop off a little goodie basket that you can see in the back. So, shortly after I started working there, Fran started doing these, like, holiday...
They've been doing them for years.
Oh, well, it was the first time I had heard about it.
Yeah.
They do these, like, holiday goodie bags, and they specifically were like, if you can try and drop them off at, like, police stations or firefighters or whatever, they're just, like, thank you bags to the community. And he was like, I have access to the police, actually. So now I haven't worked there in a year and a half, but still every time they do one, we drop it off at UW. So we are headed out there to drop off the Christmas bag. We're not going to record it because, you know, it's going to be inside the police station, and like,
pretty sure it's illegal.
Probably not, but
I think it is.
So that's what we're doing now. Eventually we will get there, but you know, like I said, Seattle's traffic sucks. And then after that, we are going to go have lunch at, where are we going?
Tacos and beer.
Tacos and beer. So good.
Pretty good tacos and a pretty mediocre beer selection. The
tacos are really good. The beer is not worth going there for, but tacos are really good.
They're alright.
It's crazy. They're really good. Okay, so we'll talk to you later. You guys, it is 8:15 Sunday night, so it's Christmas Eve. So many things to do. I keep being like, oh, I'm gonna get to read my book, and in the entire month of December, this is as far as I've made it. I'm like, what is it? I'm on page 213 of, this is really hard to do one-handed. Where's the actual end of the book? Of 503. So, I'm not even halfway. There's socks everywhere. I still have to do the last day of socks, which I will probably do in the morning. We shall see. I have this here. You're like, oh, look, gifts. No, this is what I use to dye my hair. These are all of the things, all the things. There's more in here than I need because I keep changing hair color. So this is a light purple. These are like purple. I'm going to try these out this time. We'll see how it goes. These are just backups. Anyway, sometimes I prefer to do it in the bathroom in our bedroom, but most of the time when I'm doing this, Jonathan is already in bed, and I feel awkward, like making noise in there. Not awkward, but I don't want to make noise in there and wake him up. So I have this little tote that I keep everything in, so it's easy to move around the house. And then I'm going to make presents for my sisters, but I have to get that done. There's some stuff over there for it. So many things. Like the hair dyeing needs to happen tonight because I have to have clean hair. So if I don't do it tonight, then I have to take a shower tomorrow to wash my hair, to then blow dry it so that I can dye it, so then I can get back in the shower and wash it all. It's just stupid. So that has to happen tonight, but the rest of this, oh, and this is the shirt I'm going to wear while I'm dyeing my hair because, you know, you don't want to get that on something you really want to wear. So can't see what I'm pointing at, but hopefully I'm in frame. So I'm going to call it good here tonight. So you're going to get, for the first time during Vlogmas, footage on the actual day it's getting uploaded. Because the rest of this vlog is going to be on Christmas Eve. And that's the day it's going up. So I will see you tomorrow, and it will actually be tomorrow. Okay, good night for now.
All right, you guys. First of all, I dyed my hair last night, and I did ombre. And I'm like super proud of how it turned out. I think it looks amazing. Yeah, like super proud of how it came out. Batman and I, he's like, no cameras, please. We are headed first thing in the morning. I woke up to a recent text message from Jonathan saying, hey, I'm going to be working the Walmart in Federal Way if you want to come by. So we're currently in line to get him coffee as he requested. You can see how little time I've been awake. The imprint for my CPAP mask is still on my face. Anyway, so I brushed my teeth, got dressed, and here we are. So yay, it's Christmas Eve and he has to work, which sucks. But I was not expecting him to have to be up in Federal Way, so I get to see him. We'll get to bring him a little Christmas cheer in the form of coffee. The dog gets out and gets a treat. He was very, very excited about leaving the house. Very excited. Oops, maybe I should do that more. Anyway, I just want to show off my hair. And it's weird. It's actually way darker in person. You can't even, it's not even obviously purple unless you get it at just the right light. It's just interesting that it's showing up like this on the camera. I kind of wish it showed like this more because I really like the purple, but dog hair. Anyway, so we're gonna go hang out with our man, not a man, our man. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. All right, we're sitting in LA right now. So Jonathan didn't specify which Walmart, and so I went to the main Walmart, the Walmart that I've met him at 4 or 5 times. I get there, and there's another Franz dude working the bread, and I was like, does he have somebody helping him? I feel like I would have heard if there was somebody helping him. So I call him, and I'm like, do you have somebody helping you? And he's like, no, I'm here by myself. And as I'm looking at the other Franz guy, and I'm like, you're at the big Walmart, right? And he's like, no. I was like, okay, you need to specify. And he's like, well, I thought I told you what route I was on. That means absolute anything to me. And actually, I don't think he did ever. So now, instead of getting to hang out with him while he's working, I'm literally racing there to get there before he drives away so I can at least give him his coffee. But this means that the dog will get to see him because we'll be out and about. Okay, I gotta go. All right, we just finished dropping the coffee off for the husband. and I realized I've now been to 2 Walmarts on Christmas Eve, something that I would never ever do in real life. Jonathan was like, well, you only went into one of them. I was like, well, yeah, I suppose that's accurate. But this has just been the Christmas of extreme store experiences. We went to Costco the Saturday before Christmas. Jonathan almost got hit in the parking lot. And now I'm at 2 different Walmarts the day before Christmas. Fortunately, I'm not trying to buy anything, so the experience was not that bad. But I just was like, oh no! As I was going into the last one. It's like, it's Christmas Eve! It's gonna be crazy! So... You have fun hanging out with Dad? We had, he was parked in an actual loading area, so I couldn't park next to him like I did last time. So we parked, and then I walked the dog over to the truck. So it was a very good experience. He got to walk, he got to sniff some bushes, he got to pee on some bushes. Good day. Now I get to go home and clean. My life is so exciting. So exciting. All right, it's Christmas Eve. I literally woke up and ran out the door, so didn't do this earlier. There's a dog drinking lots of water. I have a story to tell you guys. Let me face this. Get the tree in the background. It's nice and festive. There we go. So we just got home, and we have this huge tree out in front of our house. It almost looks like a Christmas tree. Like, it's the right shape, and it's an evergreen, and anyway, totally beside the point. But for anyone who's been to our house, you should know what I'm talking about. It's in our front yard at the end of the yard. So every time we come home, and this has been literally as long as we've been taking Batman places, he always makes a beeline. We let him out of the car, and he always makes a beeline to sniff around under this tree. And I've always suspected, we have a family of wild rabbits that live in our neighborhood. We see them all the time. And so I've always kind of suspected that they have, what's the word for a rabbit habitat? It's not a den. Is it a warren? Maybe I'm making that up. Anyway, I've always kind of suspected that they have a little nest under the tree, because he's always like digging underneath it, and like he can't go inside without running all the way around the tree. So we get home, and he's doing this with the tree, and I'm like, whatever. I almost got my camera out to take a video of it because it's so funny, and it's literally every time. And this cat comes running out from under the tree, and I felt so bad. He goes under the tree, which, again, is not that uncommon for him. And this poor cat takes off. And he lost his mind. I literally had to drag him back into the house while he was, like, aggressively barking. Even though this thing is long gone. This cat, gone. But he was like, must defend my home, from this cat that weighs, like, probably 8 pounds. It was not a huge cat. It was like built like a Siamese. So here it is. I mean, it's 9 now. It's 9:12. So this is like 5 minutes ago. So at least it wasn't super early in the morning. But he's like, like lost his mind. And now he really wants to go outside into the backyard, probably to like run the perimeter and chase off anything else he can find. And I'm like, yeah, you're not going outside until you can calm down, because we don't want to be the neighborhood nuisances. Huh. He's all, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. I'm totally chill. As he's like heavy panting by the door. Let me out. He's all wet and covered in like pine needles. All right, guys, the drama of owning a dog. When I got to Walmart today, the second Walmart, I pull into a parking space, and there was a guy loading his car in the next space over. I get out of the car, and he's like, how old is he? And for a second, I thought he was asking me about Jonathan, and I was like, how do you know? Oh, the dog, right, I have the dog in the back of the car. And so then I had to do some math, and I was like, oh, he's 3.5. And the guy was like, he's very happy and very excited. And I was like, you've just described his whole life. That is literally his
default state. He is either asleep or he is very happy and very excited, or right now he's worried that we're being invaded by this cat that weighs 8 pounds. Anyway. Oh, you know what? While I'm standing here, okay, see if I can do this backwards. So you guys have seen my mantle place several times, but I don't know that I've ever explained what's up here. So for our first anniversary, my husband took a painting class. I don't know if it was painting specifically, but an art class when he was in college. Probably painting, and did a bunch of painting. Then he moved out of his parents' house and threw away everything he did while he was in his painting class because he didn't want to move with them. So for years he'd been like, oh yeah, I made all these paintings and I threw them away. I didn't want to keep them. So I was really, really sad that I'd never gotten to see any of his artwork. So for our first anniversary, back when Batman was a little bit smaller, he would always sit on our hot tub and look out over the yard. So he painted me this. It's the bat symbol, and then Batman sitting on our hot tub, and then it says our not so silent guardian, happy anniversary, because the dog is a barky a-hole. I'm not gonna lie, I cried a lot when I opened that. Still a little misty when I explained it. And then this he got me for Christmas or my birthday, and it's printed on, oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. It's printed on metal, and I was not sure what to do with it. So right now it's sitting up here. I kind of want to mount it on a block of wood so it can freestand somewhere, but I haven't actually gotten to that. And then this guy, when I got my master's degree last June, so a year and a half ago, so I guess not last June, but June of last year, my graduation gift was this. It's me throwing my cap in Red Square at UW, which is just amazing. He's so talented, and it's just crazy to me that these are literally the only 2 paintings of his I've ever seen, except for we did a wine and paint night one time. He surprised me for my birthday. And mine turned out better than his. It was a terrible painting though. The one we were doing, I didn't like, so they're both sitting in the garage because I was I don't like these enough to actually take up wall space with them. So anyway, yeah, so you've seen these in the background a bunch of times, but I wanted to, because I'm so proud of him and I'm so thankful for his thoughtful gifts, that I wanted to actually explain what we had back there. So that I've rambled for 6 minutes. I am going to eat some breakfast and then I'm going to clean the house because I always like it to be really sparkly on Christmas when we're opening presents and stuff. So that's the goal today. Because the dog paces by the door. What are you going to do? All right. See you later.
Talk time, Batman. Let's do it.
It is our last day of Vlogmas and we have one more round of socks left. Jonathan just got home from work half an hour ago. He ate something. He's going to go take a nap after this, and then I'm going to edit it so it can go up today because yesterday's Vlogmas went up at 11 p.m. So we're trying to... It does, but we're trying to avoid that for today. Okay. Okay, get down. He's like, yes, please. All right, so Marauders map. At this point, it's finding the socks because they've all shifted and are not in the holes where they're supposed to be, because there's...
I think this is one.
Da-da-da-da! I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Ooh, I like those a lot. They're the same. All right, last one for the Marauders Map Edition.
Is that a drum roll?
Well, I don't want to do it on the table because it's going to shake the... And, ooh, it's another tall pair. Nice. Got the Deathly Hallows, Harry's glasses, lightning bolts, some magical stars. Ooh, excellent. These are also kind of lumpy, but I wore the ones that had the wand and stuff on it the other day, and they actually were fine because they don't, at least on that one, there really wasn't much pattern on the bottom, so... Alright.
Let's see what we got here. Aha! It's in 4. I don't know what it... Oh, it's supposed to be 11. Okay. So it slid down to the bottom. And we have...
What can it be?
The wand chooses the wizard. Oh, I like the gray ones.
Got these signs.
No, I didn't. I had other ones that said that, but it was a totally different pattern. Yeah, I like the gray. That's great. All right, and then... So 12 is here, so I'm guessing... Yeah.
Yeah, these are uglier versions of that one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we have these and these, and I definitely prefer these guys. All right, it's Slytherin socks. So today, or not today, but tomorrow, I think I'm going to, because it's tomorrow, it's Christmas, I'm going to do one of each. Actually, I could do it today too. I've already put socks on, but you know, one of each, red and green. And then, I know this looks exactly the same, but one of each, red and green.
Almost like the same socks.
You can mix and match. Moose and squirrel, or you could do moose and moose. For you all, Friends fans out there, you are welcome. Little Janice quotation. All right, guys, we hope you have an absolutely wonderful Christmas. We're going to continue vlogging, but just on like a weekly-ish basis. So
Our life's not that exciting.
It's true.
So you only need it once a week.
It's true. There were definitely days where I was like scrounging for material.
Like right now.
There's like 5 minutes of me being like, and then I added a tag to this present.
Yeah, you did it.
But that's gonna go up.
You vlog about how amazing your hair turned out?
I did. I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Material already used. Never mind.
Yeah. But we hope you have a wonderful Christmas. You'll be seeing. I don't think we're gonna.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Harry. I don't think we're gonna record us opening presents and stuff because that's family time tomorrow. But you will be seeing us throughout the day tomorrow. It'll just be up after Christmas. Do you want that to be up?
I don't know.
I'm okay with that being like not on the internet.
Okay, that's fine.
Look at him, so willing to be a part of things. I appreciate it. I love you. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Good night.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth